Are you ready, Percy?
Just then, Thomas rattled in.
Welcome, Thomas. We've been waiting for you for so long. Den and Dart will take care of you.
Percy saw Thomas. Diesel 10's claw clashed. Sparks flew. Thomas was puffing home as fast as his pistons could pump. He was late. He had to puff past the summer house.
Thomas, you're up to something, aren't you?
Thomas didn't answer. He chuffed quickly away. Already gone?
You're going to tell the Fat Controller about that silly scrap engine. I'll get there first to make sure your plan doesn't work. That engine will be sent to the smelter's yard where he belongs.
So Spencer pumped his pistons and clickety-clacked after Thomas. Thomas heard Spencer's wheels whooshing and whirring behind him. Percy huffed and puffed his piston. Thomas and Spencer had the race of their lives.
I've been very silly, but I'll put it all right.
Thomas could see Diesel ahead on the tracks. His pistons pounded and pumped. His firebox flared and his boiler bubbled. Thomas.
Found you, Thomas!
Spencer!
Thomas's wheels whirred like the wind.
You won't get away from me this time!
Diesel raced and roared just in front of him. He chuffed till his coals burned bright. Percy raced like the wind.
Percy!
Spencer thundered and roared. But he couldn't get in front of Thomas. Suddenly, James and Toby steamed out. Diesel heard Thomas.
No, you won't, Thomas.
James blew his whistle and Toby rang his bell. They thundered through Henry's tunnel. Together they chased the mighty Spencer down the track.
I'll puff hardest. I'll chuff quickest. I know I can.
The three engines raced and roared to a junction. Diesel rattled and roared ahead. Just before Thomas puffed ahead. Then he turned quickly onto a sidetrack. Gordon heard whistle. He applied his brakes and screeched to a halt. Spencer thundered on, then screeched to a stop. Spencer was blocked. He then puffed his pit. Spencer reversed back to the junction. He chuffed too quickly. He raced after Thomas along the narrow track.
Now I'll get you, Brunette Stone!
The rickety old track went over marshland.
Right, Itchy?
Thomas knew that it was the fastest way to Knapford. Thomas huffed and Spencer puffed. Together, Percy, Spencer was closer and closer. Then there was trouble. The track was broken and Spencer was too heavy. With a creak and a crack, the track snapped in. The mighty...
I like my lunch steamed!
Percy!
He clickety-clacked around a bend to an old truck. But Thomas had to stop. Sparks flew and his funnel flared. Thomas stopped. He knew what had happened, but he could do nothing. And Thomas steamed on.